Hello everyone, dear students. This is the NCERT book for class 9 of science subject, chapter motion, and this is the third question of it. The question says that Abdul, while driving to school, computes the average speed for his trip to be 20 km per hour. On his return trip from school to home along the same route, there is less traffic and the average speed is 30 km per hour. What is the average speed for Abdul's trip? So we have to calculate the average speed for Abdul's trip from school to home and then home to school and then from school to home. So this is the situation. So Abdul is moving from home to school. So it covers some distance, let it be S, from home to school. And Abdul covers this distance from home to school with a speed of 20 km per hour. And then on his return journey from school to home, he takes the same route. That means he covers the same distance during the return journey but with a different speed of 30 km per hour. So this is the situation for onward journey and this is the situation for return journey. So let us write what we are given in the question. Given the initial speed, we just call it initial speed for the initial event. So initial speed is given to be 20 km per hour and final speed it is 30 km per hour. For finding the average speed, we know that average speed we require total distance upon total time. So for this, let us first calculate the total distance and then total time. So for this, total distance it is equal to distance which is taken for onward journey from home to school, which is S, plus distance traveled during return journey from school to home, which is also S because the route is same. So total distance comes out to be 2 into S. Let this be equation number 1. And we also require total time which Abdul will take from home to school and then from school to home. So total time for the journey is equal to time taken for home to school, let us call it T1, plus time it takes from school to home, let us call it T2. From the general definition of speed, we know that speed it is equal to distance upon time. So from here we can calculate time. Time comes to the left hand side and therefore speed goes to the right hand side. So it becomes equal to distance upon speed. So in light of this understanding, we just write the expression for T1 and T2. Okay. So here T1 it is the time taken from home to school. So it is equal to distance covered from home to school divided by the speed with which this journey is taken. From home to school the distance is S and the speed was 20 km per hour, plus T2 similarly for T2 during the return journey from school to home distance traveled is S divided by speed it is 30 km per hour. So this is the total time. So we can just simplify it in order to just write it in simple form, so make it easy to calculate. So in this S comes out common and inside we are left with 1 upon 20 plus 1 upon 30. We solve this inside the bracket, we get LCM to be 60 and therefore first term it comes out to be 3 plus second term it comes out to be 2 in the numerator. So it is 3 plus 2. So time, total time here it comes out to be this is S into 5 divided by 60, so which is 1 upon 12. So time comes out to be S divided by 12. Okay, now we have total distance, we also have total time. So therefore, now we are able to calculate average speed for his journey. Average speed is given to be total distance divided by total time, which is equal to total distance is, let me just write it once here. So total distance is 2s. From equation number 1 it is 2s divided by total time, it is s divided by 12, right? So when we solve this, 12 goes to the numerator, s just cancels out. So in the numerator we have 2 into 12, which is 24. So therefore average speed of Abdul, it is equal to 24 km per hour. So this is the solution to this question. Thank you.